What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to play NBA2K23, my league, that's my NBA. So yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, there's many modes. There's current NBA, league expansion, and custom league. And they all have different stuff. Like league expansion, you can add extra teams, and custom league can do whatever the heck you want. So yeah, we're going to be playing on regular NBA. And on this screen, there's started off season and started regular season. So starting off season would put you before like the trade deadline and stuff, or not the trade deadline, but the free agency. And starting regular season is just like what we're gonna do. It's just like the NBA in a couple days from now. So yeah, regular season. And yeah, from here there's setup options and start mode. Start mode is just going right into it, but I'm gonna show you guys the options you have to play. My league. So yeah, I play start mode. I just use start mode sometimes, but yeah. So there's a bunch of settings here. You can download people's rosters. That's my roster right there. Or not roster, but settings. I really like those settings, so yeah. There's playoff features. There's a bunch of different features you could see. If you need help with anything specifically, the comments are on. You could just go type down below and I can help you guys if you need any help with anything. Like anything in general. Like anything, I can help you with it. So yeah, there's a bunch of this stuff, a lot of settings. DK goes in depth with these, it's crazy. But I usually just use vanilla settings. I might change 1-2 things, but for most of my videos I use vanilla settings, like straight regular settings. But yeah, for example, the settings are really diverse, and that's what I like about my league. You can do whatever the heck you want. And then yeah, we're gonna pick our team now. There's a bunch of different teams you could pick them. All the NBA, 30 NBA teams. Like, if you went back and put expansion teams, then you could pick one of the expansion teams you added, but I ain't do that, so yeah, we're just going to pick all the teams. And yeah, this is the next option you could do. You could put stuff on manual or auto. So basically what this does is you could put anything on what you want, You could put it on anything. That's really cool. I'm going to put it on auto so they can do their own stuff this video. But you can put it on manual, and I usually like putting it on manual because I get to decide what I do instead of the CPU picking it. So yeah. Okay, so this is the draft classes. So they have load draft classes and auto draft classes, and you can create your own. But yeah, I'm gonna auto this video, but I need to show you guys when you can load draft classes. Because people make amazing draft classes, just truly. And oh yeah, 2K takes a while to load. Okay, so these are the draft classes that people make. I really like using Jackson's rosters because he does a good job with his draft classes. Like, he puts in details, and it's just really good. And there's also historic draft classes, which is 2K related. 2K basically just does these draft classes, and it's just everything from 1948 all the way up to 2022, which is cool. Hell yeah! But we're gonna be you can also create a draft class. But we're going to be autoing in this video because, we're not going that far into the future. I just need to show you guys all the features of my league / my NBA. It take a while to load, but pretty cool. Okay, so this is league news. You can click on social media, which is pretty irrelevant. There's also, injury reports, NBA records, league history. I like retired jerseys. Just a lot of stuff in here, and it helps you really, based off of 2K My League alone, I learned a lot about basketball. So, yeah, there's transaction report, yeah. Okay, now we got front office. It's cool. So they have roster, player finder, free agents. So yeah, we're going to click on roster, and it shows us the roster that we currently have. This comes in handy. Yeah, so they also have player finder. So I'm going to show you examples. So say I want to find any NBA player in the league. It has this is what you have to go. If you're trying to find a player in the league, you have to go to player finder. Or you don't have to, but it just makes everything so much easier. So yeah, for example, I'm gonna do Kyle Lowry. So it says last name, so I'm gonna put Lowry, and boom, Kyle Lowry will show up right there. So if you ever need to find a player, just go to Player Finder. And yeah, there's free agents as well. Pretty cool. Miles Bridges there, and yeah, contract extensions, view picks, create player, propose trade finder. Trade finder comes in handy as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I need to tell you guys. Is what you call it. Oh yeah. If you want to change a player's overall for whatever reason, or just do something like raising a shot tendency or whatever, you come here. So you want to click triangle or whatever, and yeah, you want to go over, and you can raise their overall by raising their stats and their attributes. And doing this, it raises their overall. It makes them a better player, or you can do worse player. You can just make them a 40 overall bum. But yeah, I'm not gonna discard the changes I just did, but pretty cool. Another thing you can do is trades. Like trades are a big part of my league. It's what makes it interesting, to be honest with you. So yeah, you could do trades. Like if I wanted to trade Joel Embiid, I could trade him and James Harden for whatever reason. I could trade them to like the Bucks, for example. I could trade them for Giannis and Drew Holiday. I like you could do that in this game, and it's really cool. It just gave me a video idea, but yeah. I was just about to move on, but I remember we have picks as well. So picks are like your first round picks that draft rookies. You could throw this into the trade. Oh, I forgot to turn off the setting to do that. But you could throw multiple of those in the trade, and they'll most likely accept the trade as long as they're not contending or selling. That just gets me to another thing. Okay, so here at Team Intel, I just skipped coaching. Don't worry, we'll get back to that soon. You can look at teams like status of if they're buying, contending, selling, rebuilding. It comes in handy a lot. Whenever I'm trying to doing a rebuild and I want to look for a good trade to do, I always come here and it always comes in handy. Like you just come here and yeah. For example, I'm gonna make the Sacramento Kings selling. Yeah, I just did, and you could do anything like. They're most likely gonna sell Domantas Sabonis because I made them selling, so they're most likely gonna want to trade Domantas Sabonis. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's another thing that I really like about my league and my NBA. They put a lot of detail in this stuff. Like basically, when you ever want to make a trade, you should go here first and look scouting for like teams to make trades with. That's what I'm saying. Okay, next thing is prospect scouting. So yeah, we click auto generate rookies, but if you change like something else, if you added a draft class, they would show up here and you could do scouting on them. Really cool. Yeah, it just shows all the players in the draft class and like you could see stuff about them. Yeah, scouting's cool. But they also got mock drafts. It'll show you who's gonna go on the top boards, player comparisons, team rivals. It just shows how much effort 2K put into these. Well, not really. They don't put a lot of effort into it, but at the same time, they did. When they first made this, they put a lot of effort into it, but now it's kind of old. No one really uses these stuff. Oh yeah, there's player mentorship for training. So yeah, you if you want to train someone, you just go onto the left side. Those are the person you're getting trained, and choose on the right side is the person that's training them for. So example, D'Anthony Melton's getting trained by James Harden. And yeah, you could give them their badges. I actually like that a lot too. I usually do that in rebuilds. Yeah. Honestly, there's a bunch of cool training stuff, but I'm being honest, they're kind of useless. Like, training schedule, you can't even, like, go train, can you? I don't think you could. Yeah. There's just a bunch of random advanced stuff, but if you really wanted to see them, yeah. And there's expansion teams as well. They're just expansion teams, You could download people's rosters for them, and you could do stuff. Yeah. You could also download teams, like team rosters. Like, you could, not team rosters, but you could download, like, designs. People make designs, you could download them. And here, there's the standings. You could check people's, like, leagues, this league standings. Like, I'm gonna simulate a game real quick, but let me just show you guys, like, you basically go there to see teams' advanced statistics. Oh, yeah, there's league. Okay, I'm gonna simulate a couple games so I can show you guys like what will happen to everything. So if I go here, if I go to league leaders, okay, Luka put up 45. What the heck? Anyways, it's only through one game because I only simulated up to one game. And yeah, it'll have everybody's points and statistics. So if you ever want to see what the league's looking like, how much people's averaging, like to see how accurate the simulation is or whatever you want to do, you could just go there to check. So yeah, pretty cool. You can also check Rookie of the Year report, which I don't really use, to be honest with you. But it still comes in handy whenever I do use it. You could change your settings here, like in the beginning of the video. Pretty cool. There's player lock, position lock. This is really cool. I actually like how 2K does this, not gonna lie. So they have it so you could choose whatever player you want to be. Like, basically, whenever you jump into a game or you play a game, it's gonna force you to be that player. And you could also do position lock where it forces you to be that position. So it's honestly really detailed. It's just really cool. Yeah, like you could be center, small forward, power forward, shooting guard, point guard, and you could be whatever player on that team you want. So yeah, you could also share your save if you really wanted to, and you could also save. Just like if you don't have auto save on, you could just click save every single now and then in case something happens to your PlayStation or Xbox. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about coaching. So yeah, we're gonna go to coaching, and you could change your game plan or your coaching game plan for any one of these teams. So yeah, there's that, and you could also like do your game plan in general for every single team. It's okay. I like it. It's just different, and yeah, you could add your help defense. You could add your run plays, bench depth, basically anything you want. You could also make your first scoring option, your second scoring option, your third scoring option, offensive focus, your defensive focus. Like you could do whatever you want. And that's what I like about my league, to be honest with you. Whenever you're bored, go to my league. These on the fly lineups pretty useless. Oh, this is cool, freestyle. Okay, so this is freestyle. And whenever you're bored, you can literally just come here, dunk, shoot around. You can check hot zones. It's cool. It's really cool. You can change whatever player you want. Like, look at this. Watch this green. Green. Yeah. You could just do whatever you want. It's really cool. Like, look at this. You could substitute. Oh, what the heck? You could choose sides? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, you can change it to the Bucks. I'm going to go from the Bucks to the Bucks. What the heck? Why am I the Bulls? Yo, I thought it was gonna be the Bucks. Okay, that is trippy. Why are we in the Bucks arena but the Bulls showed up? Anyway, that got glitchy. On that note, I think it's a good time to end the video. So, this is all the different My League nodes. So there's My League, which is what we went over just right now. There's My GM, which let me know if you guys want me to go over that. There's My League Online. Also, let me know if you want me to go over that. There's season, there's start today, which is like whenever you're starting the league. It starts when the league actually happens, which is cool. So it doesn't. It would be cooler if they had like the actual date today and it just said off season. But there's also the WNBA season. There's the WNBA playoffs. There's the playoffs. And yeah, you can play with the WNBA rosters and stuff. Pretty cool. On that note, I'll end the video. Peace.